how you doing? This is TV and school. Вивчаємо з тобою ми англійську. How are you? Що скажеш, коли ти зустрінеш якогось іноземця? So, let's speak English. Англійська мова Шекспіра та нью-йоркських таксистів. Англійська стане у нагоді вам, бойські дівчиська.
Це прекрасно, враховуючи те, що зараз ми всі трошки вчителі, батьки, які залишилися з дітьми на карантині, а у мене троє школярів, то дуже приємно нарешті самій побути в ролі учня, коли тобі не треба нікого навчати.
Hello guys, it's time for English lesson. My name is Natalia Ляшко. Let's start. Today I would like to welcome a very dear guest. Hello Marichka.
Hello, Natalia.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm fantastic. So we continue talking about literature and reading. Are you ready for the lesson?
Yes, sure.
So let's start. So have a look at the picture. What do you think? What's this?
It's a book.
It's a book, yes. So this is not a real book, right? It's not a paper book. It's a monument. Can you guess where is it? No?
No idea, but maybe it's Britain.
It's not actually.
It's not?
This is Budapest. This is in Hungary. Yes, let's have a look how it looks. This is actually a fountain. This looks so nice. So it looks like you actually turn over the pages, right? This is very nice. So what do you think about books generally? Do you like reading books?
I like reading books, especially I like reading paper books.
Okay.
As opposed to reading electronic books, because
see.
I don't feel them.
Yes, I'm totally the same. I prefer to handle a book, to take it like this. So you take the book, you smell the book, you can open, you turn over the page. This is really interesting, right? When you have an e-book, you have something like a not real feeling. You're just scrolling down the screen and that's it, on your tablet, on your phone as well.
As if it's not yours.
Yes, exactly. And I don't feel the presence of the author. When I take the paper book, I can feel the, let's say, the power of the author, and I read the lines. So we are like reading together. With ebooks, I don't have this feeling. But this is comfortable, sometimes when you travel. So what types of books do you read? What do you prefer?
I prefer how-to books.
Okay.
How to sleep, how to cook, how to lose weight. But now I am more into detective stories.
Detective stories. This is
Yes.
interesting. You have mentioned how to sleep book. What does this mean, how to sleep book?
I mean, as a person who gets up at 4 a.m., I
see.
read about the importance of sleep, how to get myself into sleeping early and waking up early.
see.
What's the best way to fall asleep?
This is like kind of a meditation that you need
Exactly,
to
yes.
switch off your mobile phone earlier, right?
Put a mask on my eyes so there's
Wow.
no light in there.
I'm going to use this technique. I have never used the eye mask when I go to sleep. I'm going to try this. Thank you very much for recommendation. So let's talk about types of literature. What do you think? There are 3 types of literature. What are they? I'm going to help you. Have a look.
Prose, poetry, and drama.
And drama, yes, of course. So we have already talked about prose and different types of books. Do you remember we have mentioned non-fiction, science fiction? What else can you help me, Marichka, please? You mentioned detective stories, okay?
Science fiction,
With the heart.
love stories, romances.
Romance, yes, okay.
Novels.
Novels, classic novels as well, okay?
Historic, document, no.
Biography.
Biography.
Okay. We have also mentioned fantasy books, crime thrillers, horror books. So a lot of different books. We have talked about drama a bit. So drama, this is all about plays, right? And when we talk about English literature, so of course we talk about William Shakespeare, right? Let's talk about poetry today. Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Okay, so let's talk about poetry. So I'm going to read a poem to you. Try to guess the author of this poem. So listen carefully. Time is very slow for those who wait, very fast for those who are scared, very long for those who lament, very short for those who celebrate, but for those who laugh, time is eternal. Whom do you think is the author of this poem?
Sounds like English verbs, but maybe it's William Shakespeare.
Yes,
exactly,
it's
because
William Shakespeare. Okay, and actually you can guess from the font, I guess, right? From the font of the
It looks a little bit ancient.
Yes. So what do you think about time in general?
I think this is something we used to always lack, but now on the quarantine we have lots of time for some new activities.
Okay, and for me, time is actually something like precious thing, the most valuable thing, and you need to spend your time really wisely in order not to waste your time. Не втрачайте час дарма. Використовуйте свій час розумно. Okay, so let's have a look at the lines. Time is very slow for those who wait. So what does it mean, very slow for those who wait? How do you understand this?
Sometimes when you're anticipating some very important thing to happen, it seems like ages when you wait for 5 minutes because you want to happen it very, very soon.
Or, for example, you're waiting for your friend to come and he or she is late, so you're waiting and you ask, do you remember a very famous cartoon, for example, Shrek, when they were traveling? Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? Yes. Really? No. Right? So this is like, you have 10 seconds and for you, this is like 1 minute. That's why we can say that time is very slow for those who wait, because we don't like waiting. Very fast for those who are scared. What does it mean for you?
The first thing that comes to my mind is waiting for a dentist appointment. And when you come to the hospital and you think, oh, maybe you have half an hour to relax, and they say, oh, come in.
Yes. So actually, is it good to be scared? What do you think?
It's natural.
It's natural, yes? But sometimes we need to face our fears. Do you agree? Yes, sometimes we need to go through these scares. Very long for those who lament. What does it mean,
What
the
is
word?
lament?
Lament, this is express regret. Жалітися, жалкувати про щось. Very long for those who lament. Very long. Again, this is something similar to waiting, right? So if we look at this phrase, дуже довгий для тих, хто жаліється, жалкує про щось. Lament is also something like complain as well. So, very long again, right? Let's go with the next phrase. Very short for those who celebrate.
Well, if you enjoy doing things, you want to do it for longer. And if you're bored with something, like the previous statement, the time is long, and when you're enjoying something, the time is short.
Yes. So we usually say, було як спалах сірника. Yes? So we're like, whoop, and the time has gone. For example, you're waiting for the party, you're preparing for the party, and in like you spend 5 hours on it, but for you it's like 5 minutes, because very fast, because we enjoy, we laugh, and we celebrate. Let's go with the last one. But for those who love, time is eternal. What does it mean?
Eternal is something that never dies.
Yes, lasts forever.
Lasts forever.
So I guess the whole poem is about time and love as well. So time is precious and love is precious, okay? Do you believe in eternal love?
Well, hopefully I will not have to test it on my own experience. So
I see.
I believe in love that lasts in real time so far.
Okay, good, well done. So let's move on. Today I'm going to teach you a new poem, okay? Have a look at these pictures. What do you think is the poem about?
About chocolate.
About chocolate. Do you love chocolate?
I do.
Yummy, yummy. So, follow my lines. First of all, listen to me and try to remember the pictures, okay? Just listen and remember the pictures. A box full of chocolate. Hip, hip, hooray. A box full of chocolate. It's my prize today. Triangle, rectangle, circle and square. From the box to my tummy, chocolate, yummy, yummy. So this is a very simple poem, right? And I have a question before we learn the poem. Marichka, why do you think we need to learn poems?
Because it's very good to practice your memory.
Exactly. For example, if you ask anybody on the earth, what do you know about London? What do they say? London is the capital of Great Britain. Because we learn this phrase by heart and we use them. So poems are really nice. You learn them and you have this knowledge in your head, so you reproduce very fast. So let's try again with the poem, but now I'm going to speak, I'm going to say the poem to you and show the gestures, okay? So you listen to me, I show you, and you repeat after me. Marichka, you do with me, okay? You don't speak, you just look at me and repeat the actions, okay? Ready? So you repeat the actions after me. A box full of chocolate. Hip, hip, hooray. A box full of chocolate. It's my prize today. Triangle, rectangle, circle, and square. From the box to my tummy. Chocolates, yummy, yummy. Okay, so let's try again. I'm going to say the poem. You repeat only actions. You don't say anything. Marichka, you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to say, you show. A box full of chocolate. Hip, hip, hooray. A box full of chocolate. It's my prize today. Triangle, rectangle, circle, and square. From the box to my tummy, chocolates, yummy, yummy. Fantastic. Now I'm going to show the actions. You try to recite the poem. So you say the poem. Marichka, you will help me, okay? And students, you can follow Marichka. So ready?
A box full of chocolate. Hooray!
Hip, hip, hooray.
Hip, hip, hooray. A box full of chocolate. It's my prize today. A triangle, rectangle, a circle, square. A box.
From the box?
From the box to my tummy. Chocolate is yummy, yummy.
Fantastic. Okay. So remember this poem. We are going to come back to this a bit later. And I would like to welcome my very dear author, Herbert Puchter, for this poem. I still remember it. Thank you very much. So let's move on. Have a look at these pictures. These are actually the poems, and we call them shape poems. So as you see, the first picture, what's this?
An octopus.
An octopus, yes. And we have a poem about octopus. Listen to me. Oliver the octopus underneath the sea, swimming very slowly, looking for his tea. Makes a little bubble, give a little green. Hi there, fishes, come on in. Okay, there is a mistake here. Fishes. We don't say fishes, we say fish in plural, right? But sometimes in poems you can omit grammar. Okay, so as you see, why is it called a shape poem? Because in the shape of an octopus, right? We have lines written as his legs. Let's have a look at this one. This is different. This is my cat chasing his tail. Will he catch it or will he fail? This is again a rhyming poem, and the lines makes the face of the cat, okay, his head. So we are talking about rhyming words, and this is easy. For example, see, tree, right? So let's practice. So let's have a look at the picture. You can see 6 words. I give you 15 seconds. Try to write down the words that rhyme with these ones. For example, see, tree, free, and so on. 15 seconds, write down the words. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop, please. Okay. Marichka, you ready?
Almost.
Almost. Okay. So let's try to say it. It's going to be like a ping pong. I say the word to you and you reply to me. Okay? So cook.
Book.
Okay. Sing.
Sing.
Okay. Well done. Mouse.
House.
Okay. Tree.
Free.
Night.
Sight.
Well done. See.
Me.
Okay, this is very nice. Let's look at these words in precisely. So, cook. You said book. What else can we rhyme with cook? Book. Took. Look. Right? Very easy. What about sing? I said think, and you said sing as well, right? What else?
Twin.
Thin, yes. Well, actually, it can be thin, right? Thin, because we don't usually pronounce the letter G. So thin, right? Thin. Okay. What about C?
C.
There's also a number. 3.
3.
Yes, C, 3, free.
Free.
Вільний, free. Mouse, house. Anything else?
Vows.
Yes, good. What about night?
Night. I said sight, like a sightseeing site, night.
What about in the room? What do we have on the top?
Light.
Light. We also have night. Лицар.
Night.
Night. Okay. So why do we use rhyming words? It's easier for us to create a poem, right? So let's have a look at the song. This is the song by Lenka. So she sings Everything at Once, it's called. Let's have a look at the lines. As sly as a fox, as strong as an ox, right? So for this song is very easy to follow because of rhyming words. It's easier for us to remember. As fast as a hare, as brave
As a bear.
as a bear, as free as a bird, as neat.
As a word.
Okay, can you read, continue, please?
As quiet as a mouse, as big as a house. All I wanna be, all I wanna be, all I wanna be is everything.
Yes, so a very easy poem, right? So now the task, sorry, I forgot to ask you, do you know all the words?
I'm not sure about sly.
Sly, so fox. How can you describe this animal, fox?
Хитра.
Yes, so we say as sly as a fox. Strong as an ox, right? It's okay. What about the word neat?
Охайне, миле, коротке.
Okay.
Коротше.
And if we have a look at the expression, all I wanna be. So wanna, what does it mean?
Want to.
Yes, this is just a shortened form for spoken language, right? When we write a grammar test, this is not good to write it. But when we sing a song or recite a poem, it's okay. I told you sometimes we can omit grammar or punctuation while writing a poem or a song. So let's try to create our own poem. Right? So this is a task for you. Take your time or follow us and we're going to recite a poem for you. So let's go with the lines. Would you like to create your own words or we follow these words?
I can follow yours.
Okay, let's go. So night, maybe it was a night or it is a night.
Can I take my time?
Yes,
Write
of course.
The poem?
Yes. So take your time, think about the poem. So guys, are you ready to check? Let's start with Marichka's poem.
I couldn't sleep at night, so I turned on the room light. I grabbed to read a book to learn more how to cook.
Fantastic! I'm amazed. A round of applause, Marichka. That was really nice. So, at some point, remember, I showed you the pictures of my poem, A Box Full of Chocolate. Why did I show you the pictures and why did I use actions? What do you think?
Maybe there is some connection between the brain, what we do and what we say. It's somehow they interconnected because I remember that kids in the kindergarten, they all learn English songs showing on themselves.
We are all different and we have different memory channels and learning styles. There are visual learners who see the pictures and remember very fast. That's why we use the pictures. There are auditory learners who listen and remember very fast. For them it's very important to hear the information. And there are kinesthetic learners who likes to move. That's why we use actions. So all these three things are mentioned in the poem. First of all, you see the pictures, then you hear the poem, and then you do the actions. So it's suitable for everyone. So I suggest that you draw a picture for your poem. For example, I couldn't sleep at night. What can you draw? I couldn't sleep. Just for you to remember. Remember my poem, A Box Full of Chocolate. So there was a picture of a box and chocolate. This is for you. You don't need to be an artist, right?
Okay.
So,
Okay, it's me with...
can you show us, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Big eyes and lights are on and me in bed not sleeping.
Okay. So the next line.
Very simple, me and the book about cooking, which is actually very real nowadays when we have to cook all the time for our family.
I love cooking. This is my second patient. So when you don't remember the lines, you can simply look at the picture and it's going to be like a splash in your mind. Oh, I remember it, right? So these are like symbols. We call them symbols or a short plan, and you can use drawings. If you're a visual learner, it's going to be easy. Now, let's revise the poem that we learned today about chocolate. So it's going to be me first, and then it's your turn. A box full of chocolate, hip hip hooray. A box full of chocolate, it's my prize today. Triangle, rectangle, circle and square. From the box to my tummy, chocolates, yummy, yummy. Marichka, can you try, please?
A box full of chocolates, hip hip hooray. A box full of chocolates, it's my prize today. Triangle, rectangle, a circle and a square. From the box to my tummy, chocolate, yummy, yummy.
Fantastic! I hope that today you will also recite this poem to your children and they will learn from you as well.
But actually, I remember the pictures in my mind, and that's how I could recite it right.
So it means that if you remember the pictures more, it means that you're a visual learner.
I am.
For example, me, I'm a kinesthetic for sure. I need to move, and I remember the actions faster than the pictures. For me, the actions are more important. I'm the kinesthetic. What about you? If you remember now the pictures more, it means that you're visual, візуальний. If you remember the actions, this is kinesthetic, рухлива, найважливіше for you. And if you remember the poem itself in your ears, you don't need to imagine any pictures. This means that you're an auditory learner, той, що сприймає на слух. Okay? So, and before we finish the lesson, let's have a battle again, ping pong, about rhyming words, any words.
Okay.
For example, I say table.
Table, cable.
Okay, fantastic. If I say chair.
There.
Okay. Now let's try vice versa. You give me words, I'm going to rhyme it.
Okay, to jump.
Hump.
Okay.
Probably like this.
A dinner.
Dinner. Winner.
Winner.
Fantastic. Let's try morning.
Morning. Yawning.
Yawning. Fantastic. Let's try wall.
Wall, ball, tall, small.
This is easy, right?
Is easy, yeah.
There are words that are very difficult to rhyme. For example, I told you table. This is like an easy word, but at the same time, we have the ending, able.
Able.
So this is all like able, cable, capable, right? Also, this is able ending. But if you think about the word like, even for example, marker, Parker, and you need to think, right? So if you don't remember or you can't come up with any words, just Google up rhyming words and the internet is going to help you. So guys, your homework is going to be to write your own poem if you haven't finished it yet during the lesson and send it to us. Please use the email and I'm going to check your points and the best poems I'm going to recite here online. So write down my email address, natalia.schoolonline@gmail.com. I'm waiting for your poems. Thank you very much, Marichka, for the lesson. Did you enjoy it?
It was a great pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, so what was the most interesting from the lesson?
The most interesting was to write my own poem and to memorize yours.
Can I ask you to recite it again, please?
Yours or mine?
Yours.
Yes. I couldn't sleep at night, so I turned on the room light. I grabbed to read a book to learn more how to cook.
Fantastic. I hope that you're going to continue your poem and also send it to me if you want.
Thank you very much. I will.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Для мене був такий цікавий досвід навчитися самій швидко з запропонованих слів складати вірш, який буде римуватися англійською мовою. Це прекрасна вправа і дуже так захоплююче, що ти можеш сам написати віршик за хвилину.